Good morning, good morning, good morning. Long time no see. It's Saturday the 11th, I want to say 11th of, brain work, June, Saturday the 11th of June. Right, I'm going to try a new thing, okay? Normally when I'm recording, I look at the screen and my eyes, as they just have done, the camera takes them to the left. So I'm trying a new thing and I'm going to be looking at a different place on my phone. Will it look like I'm cross-eyed? I've got no idea if it's going to work or not. Hey, let's give it a go. Or do I need to look over there? I don't know. I'm going to end up with eyes going all over the place. Let's try a new thing. I'm not going to look at myself on the screen. I'm going to look at the timer at the top and maybe my eyes won't be going sideways. Let's try that, okay? Right. Stick with me, please, stick with me. Good morning, this is an unboxing video. I say good morning, it's just gone midday actually, so it should be a good afternoon. Although, of course, you could be watching this at any particular time of the day or night. But for me, it's just gone midday on Saturday, the 11th of June. I've been up to Tesco's this morning to grab some bits for the weekend, some nice food. And just before I left, the postman arrived with my So Hayley Jane parcel. So I've got it right here and we're going to open that together. I've just pulled open the mailing bag, but that is it. Let's make some space on my busy desk. Thank goodness you can't see what's down here. And off we go. Oh, feels quite a heavy box today. I just looked off there. It feels quite a heavy box today. I'm sure you all know by now, this is the So Hayley Jane sewing subscription box. And I'll pop a link below to the So Hayley Jane website where you can discover for yourself the different options, because there are 3 different tiers. There's the mini box, the classic box and the luxury box. And I've been subscribing to the luxury box since I think it's last July, and pretty much I've been, very happy each month. There's only been a couple of months where I've thought, not too keen on the pattern or the fabric, but it's all been used. And to be honest, the times that I've made things with fabric that I haven't been 100% sure of, they've turned out really, really well. So no complaints here, which is why I'm continuing to subscribe. The great thing as well is you're not tied into any contract. You can cancel at any time. Right, let's open up and see what goodies we've got. I've avoided seeing any spoilers on social media, which is good. Here's the contents. Well, this is what greets you when you open the box. Beautiful sunny yellow tissue paper, and I cannot see any glimpses of anything. No spoilers here. Right, let's open it up. Ooh. So this is issue 43 of the So Hayley Jane magazine that accompanies the boxes, and I'll have to put my glasses on to read it now. It's Blooming Beautiful, June 2022. So I think that gives you a little bit of an insight into the theme for this box. Certainly very florally here. And there's always lovely introduction from Hayley with her inspiration. For this box. Then you've got Make of the Month. And if you remember, I was Make of the Month a few months ago. That was so exciting. And you just read all about the person that's chosen, and this month it's Sarah. I don't know where Sarah's from. She is on Instagram as Sewing Art Sarah. She's made a beautiful dress there. Can you see? That was with the classic box. Not sure what month that was, but that's nice. That's the Davenport dress. That looks very nice. See, 3 boxes, 3 makes, or 3 ways. Yeah, 3 boxes, 3 makes. So 3 people, Esther, Gemma and Laura. They each get a box, a different box each month, and then they choose to make something with that fabric. I'll show you the classic box. Beautiful small floral print here, and she's made I think she has made, yes, the Mimi G Jessica dress. Oh, beautiful, very summery. That looks nice. It obviously comes in 2 different colourways. I like this colourway. And Laura chose to make the Pietra shorts. So the other colourway is a blue, and it looks like she's used some gingham from some other fabric for the pockets, which looks really good, doesn't it? A good contrast there. I like that. And that's just 1 metre of fabric that you get in the mini box, so it's always inspiring to see what can be made from, you know, just a small amount of fabric like that. The Fat Quarter project this month is a lovely makeup bag from Tamlin of Sewn on the Time, and there are full instructions on how to make that. Hayley's links, things she's liking, movies, recipes, and then there's a profile. Oh, that's what I was the profile, wasn't I? That was it. Make of the month is something separate. You don't get to answer all the questions on make of the month. You just find out about the sewer. This is Elisa, and she's been subscribed to the classic box since October 2021, and she's on Instagram as by Elisa. She's made nice dresses, so I'll read all about her later. Oh, I thought I recognised that lady, but I don't. I thought she was somebody off the Great British Sewing Bee on another page. Sorry. Just having a little browse here. Then there's lots of pictures from different social media. People have made with the different fabrics. So I still have yet to use any of my fat quarters, and I must. Right, let's get into the box. Find out what we've got. So we've got a lovely gift in here, beautiful notebook there. That's lovely, really handy. I love stationery. That's one of my other addictions. That's really nice. Or a couple of sweet treats. I love Fruitella. Ooh, This is the Gutterman thread. That gives you an indication of possibly the colour of the fabric that's in this month's box. Now, I've seen a lot of this on Instagram just recently. These are transfers, but the idea is you stitch, embroidery stitch these onto garments or items, and then the sort of interfacing here, it washes away or peels away. Yeah, you soak it, and that all washes away, and so then you're just left with beautiful stitching on your project. And like I say, I've seen a lot of those on social media, but I didn't realise that you could actually buy them ready-made like this, so that's quite fun, isn't it? I'm not really a great embroiderer, but I'll definitely have a go at that. Can you imagine on the pocket of something? That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Aha! So the pattern this month with the box is the Hayley shirt from Experimental Space. I do like these pattern covers, aren't they lovely? So it's a relaxed fit shirt with 4 different sleeve choices. I'm just reading the blurb off the back, so ignore sort of the lack of my face. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, a relaxed fit shirt with 4 different sleeve choices, optional front and back shaping for a semi-fitted shirt, and plenty of opportunity for pops of colour. Think button bands, collar or yoke. And the fabric suggestions are any light, medium weight woven fabric. Use viscose for a very floaty top, or something like cotton lawn or flannel that will be a bit easier to sew than drapey fabrics. The flutter sleeves are best in a drapey fabric. So that's good, isn't it? They give lots of information there on the benefits of using different types of fabric. And that goes from a full bust of 33.5 inches right up to a 57.5 inch, and that's quite a good range, that, isn't it? And I also like the fact that on the back they don't have, on the sizes, they're not numbered, they're actually given different names. So, you know, you might make the Ava or the B, Cara, D, Eve, Faye. So that's really good, isn't it? Because we can get a bit hung up on numbers, can't we? Right. Fat quarters, gorgeous. Oh, I've got a 3rd sweet treat. Oh my goodness. Here are the fat quarters, aren't they lovely? They are very nice. Not particularly my colours, as in colours I wear. Definitely my daughter's sort of colours, so perhaps I could make her something. I have no idea what. Oops. Let's open one all the way up. Very pretty, isn't it? I like that as a fabric. You know, a dress in that would look very pretty, wouldn't it? There we go. And then, of course, what we're all here for, the main fabric. Are you ready for this? Now, it's looking quite brown on my screen there, but it isn't. It's like a rose sort of colour. dusky, like a dusky, is it possible to have a dusky salmon pink? It's definitely not brown. You can see the jumper dress that I'm wearing here is a pink, and it tones quite well with that, so that sort of gives you an idea of the pinky hue that is in it. It's very soft, very, very soft, and the blue leaves there. That'd make a nice dress, wouldn't it? Very nice summery dress. I'll be interested. Again, it's not a fabric that I would choose. I tend to go for sort of brighter things, but I can see that a dress would look really nice in that. Now I'm going to find the magazine, because in the magazine at the back it tells you everything, what the fabric is. So this, in the luxury box, I have got 3.5 meters. That's a lot, isn't it? 3.5 meters of Lease Tailor viscose. It's 100% cotton. That is beautiful. 3.5 meters, that's a lot. I could do a lot with that, couldn't I? Ideas? Anybody got any ideas on what I should make? I'm actually in the process. I mean, you might want to sit down for this, but I am actually in the process of making something. Well, I say making something. I've traced and I've cut out the pattern for the oh, now my mind's gone blank as to what it's called. Cargeeling, I think it's the Cargeeling dress from Waves and Wild. And I've put a little shout out on the Facebook group, Waves and Wild Facebook group, sort of any top tips from anyone who's made it. And everybody's recommending making a toile, particularly for the bodice. So that, I think, is on the cards for today. But then I've got to decide which fabric I'm going to actually use to make the dress. But yeah, I could use this fabric, couldn't I, if I get it washed? I'd certainly have enough. I think of that. So that's the box. What do you think of it? Do you like it? I'm really happy with the gifts. I'm really happy with the pattern. The fabric, I think, will look beautiful. I'm not going to pass judgment now because I know that the fabric always looks better than I'm expecting it to look. And I don't have a shirt pattern, so this could be, you know, a good introduction for me. I can't see anywhere that says what level it's for, whether it's beginner friendly or... Have you made it? Have any of you out there made the Hayley shirt? Was it a beginner friendly pattern? I mean, I like a challenge. It's not like I shy away from challenges, and I like to push myself and make sure I'm constantly learning. I am really now that I've been subscribed for nearly a year, I am wondering whether to drop down to the classic. It's definitely something that's been crossing my mind the last couple of weeks. Price is a big thing. You know, there's a significant difference in price. But yeah, I can change at any point, can't I? So even if I change and then decide, no, I want to go back up to the luxury box, I can always do that. You just don't want to have fabric envy, do you? That's the thing. See somebody else open the luxury box and think, oh, I wish I'd got that. Actually, what dress did... Where's the booklet gone? I just had that. Where have I put it? Here it is. What dress did Esther make? 'Cause I'll show you that now. I'll show you the fabric. Esther had the luxury box, and she made this beautiful, beautiful dress. Let's see what she made. It was a Vogue pattern, Vogue 1734 wrap dress. Although she does say it was a quick sew. The dress came together easily and there were no difficult bits of making the dress. I think the hardest part of the process was getting decent pictures with the wind blowing the skirt and the sleeves. That's quite funny. Does look pretty in a dress, I have to say. Right, enough. I'm just going to sit here rambling. I am going to eat one of my fruitellas and then I'm going to go and make lunch for me, Mr. G. Oh God. I'm going to go and make lunch for me, Mr. G and Ross, and then make a decision on what fabric I'm going to make the kinjaling dress out of. That I have to do, because if it's not one that's washed, then I need to get on and do that, don't I? Right, in it goes. No more talking.